Check. Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. Alright, I ain't gonna hold you. I'm gonna read this short section about desires and the chakras. Desires and the chakras. Since Tantra accepts desire as the prime motivating force of the universe, it does not ask its aspirants to renounce desire. Other spiritual sciences advise that the avoidance of desire, which they claim leads to bondage and is an obstacle to achieving higher consciousness. They try to overcome desire through asceticism or by roasting the seed of desire in the knowledge of fire so that it cannot sprout. Or by roasting the seed of desire in the fire of knowledge so that it cannot sprout. Yet, one is left with the paradox that to achieve desirelessness, one must have a strong desire to be desireless. Tantra asserts that desires are natural and that as long as we are embodied, we will have them. Our sense organs serve as windows through which desires enter. That is, desires are created out of our attachment to sensory input. All desires have a physical basis in innumerable electrochemical impulses. The more we try to suppress them, the stronger they become. Desires activate the secretion of hormones from the electron glands. The concentration of these substances in the blood, arising from the suppression of desire, appears as chemical disturbance or disease. Desires are directly related to the 6 psychic centers, known as the chakras. As the energy in its natural course moves through the different chakras, in concert with the movement of the earth in the heavens, it energizes the latent desires of those chakras. This makes a person move from one desire to another during the 24-hour cycle of the day. Our physical reality is directly influenced by the force of gravity of the earth and by the environment created by the celestial bodies and the electromagnetic currents flowing within the planet. The constant presence of desires arouses a yearning and love for the desired object. A person's psyche is strongly influenced and conditioned by the quality of the object of his or her desire. Most desires center on the physical body and its comforts. People become slaves to their instincts, which constitute the lower part of the personality, and fall prey to agitation, loneliness, excitation, anxiety, dissatisfaction, selfishness, and misery. All religions and sciences that seek to improve human behavior try to combat these problems by advocating the love of abstract principles such as truth, compassion, benevolence, patience, self-sacrifice, disinterested consideration for others, pure affection, endurance, and forgiveness. However, what we need are practical methods of applying these principles. Knowledge of such ideals alone cannot make us wise or happy. Desires do not belong to the self in the individual consciousness. They are related to the 6 of the chakras, and all desires can be classified according to these chakras. The chakras are the playground of the 5 gross elements: Akasha, air, fire, water, and earth, and their source, the subtle element called Mahat. To transcend desires, we have to transcend the elements, and this is possible only through raising the dormant energy, Kundalini, that lies at the base of the spine. Table 1 shows the relationship of 6 chakras with the elements and various desires. The seventh chakra is beyond desire. This is the dwelling place of enlightened beings, the seat of the self or individual consciousness. So the table 1 that they talking about, that shows the, so it'll be right here. Just to run through it, I ain't about to read it all, but what it's saying is relationship of chakras with the elements and desires. So 1, which would be the root chakra, element is earth. Desire, being grounded, security, physical comforts, basic biological needs, and shelter. 2 would be the sacral chakra, the element water, desire, family, procreation, sexual urges, fantasies. 3, solar plexus, element fire, desire, immortality, longevity, name, fame, power, authority, acquisition of wealth. 4, heart chakra, element air, desire, sharing, love, devotion, selfless service, compassion. 5, throat chakra, element akasha, desire, knowledge. 6, third eye, element mahat, desire, self-realization, and enlightenment. All right, so the science of chakras, no, I'm gonna leave it at that. So the book that I'm reading from, Tools for Tantra.